If you hear a little road noise today, it's because I'm recording this on my way to Oak Island, North Carolina. I am very lucky to have a spouse who likes to drive and a Wi-Fi hotspot that lets me work from anywhere. And honestly, that's kind of the theme of this week's NVDA trade. Nothing dramatic, no complicated adjustments, no heroic moves. I rolled my weekly put, sold a covered call, and used the premium to pay for another share to hold long. That's it. That's my default plan, executed again. Another boring week, lowering my adjusted cost basis and increasing my share count. And boring might be the most underrated strategy in investing. And by the way, since we're heading to Oak Island, would you all like to see a tour of my beach house? It started with a $50,000 down payment back in 2013, and some rental income and a kind of unusual addition somehow turned it into a house that I still can't believe I own. And now I'm selling it. If you'd like a walkthrough and the full story when we get there, let me know in the comments. Now, let's look at the NVIDIA numbers. With NVIDIA trading at 183.90, the $175 put expiring today is out of the money, so I'll roll it straight out 1 week. Then I will sell a covered call with a strike price well above my break even, see how much income that generates, and probably buy another share. So step one is to roll out the cash secured put 1 week. I'm rolling it out to February 20th, and it looks like I'll receive between $145 and $146. It filled at $145, so I'll put that on the trade log. I received $143.68 using $17,500 collateral for a 7-day holding period, which gives me an annualized rate of return on this part of the trade of 42.81%. And now I will sell a covered call with a strike price of either 205 or 210. And I think I'm going to go out 2 or 3 weeks with this one so that I can generate a little more premium. March 6th is 3 weeks from now. It is just after an earnings report, so the premiums are a little higher than usual. And I'm going to go for the $210 strike, since I'd really rather not let go of these shares. But if I'm going to have them called away, I'd rather they be called away at 210 than 205. So I'll sell this for about $123 or $124. It hasn't filled, so I'll edit it and ask for just a little bit less. Oh, before I could edit it, it filled at 124. Let's put that on the trade log as well. The shares I'm using to secure this covered call are currently worth about $184 each. So I'm going to use $18,400 as my collateral value, giving me an 11.66% return just in the extrinsic value that I sold. And that doesn't take into account the potential capital gains if the share price goes up to 210 and these shares are called away. That would actually give me an additional $2,700, but I'm actually hoping that does not happen. So now that I've brought in about $267, I've generated enough income this week that I can fully pay for another share with a little bit of cash left over. So I'm going to buy just one share to add to the position, and it filled at 183.96. I'll go back and sum up my total expense and income and divide by the number of shares I have. I've been trading this just over 6 months. I started with 150 shares, and along the way I've sold a lot of options premium and bought a few shares. My total out of pocket is just a little lower than it was last week, and I have added a share. So a little division shows me that my average cost per share right now is $127.13. This was about as straightforward as it gets, and I will see you in a week and we'll decide what to do with this cash secured put, I'll probably just roll it out another 7 days